Why Swingers Sphere is the world's only platform that meets the Katz versus United States, 1967. Privacy threshold. The Katz versus United States, 1967 decision established a foundational legal principle. Privacy exists only where an individual has a reasonable expectation of privacy, and that expectation must be one society is prepared to recognize as legitimate. All digital platforms fail this test by design. Any platform that begins as public relies on open discovery or allows unrestricted access permanently destroys that expectation. Once exposure occurs, through public visibility, indexing, scraping, or data monetization, it cannot be reversed through rebranding, new terms of service, or policy changes. Swingers Sphere is fundamentally different. It was built offline for more than a decade before ever going online. Privacy, vetting, controlled access, and intentional separation were established before digital infrastructure existed. As a result, members entered the platform under conditions that preserved a reasonable expectation of privacy from the outset. Public platforms cannot retroactively meet Katz standards. They can only simulate privacy after it has already been forfeited. Swingers Sphere did not attempt to become private. It was born private. That is why Swingers Sphere is not competing within the lifestyle industry. It is operating above it under a legal and architectural framework no existing platform can adopt without dismantling itself and rebuilding from zero. This is not a branding distinction. It is a legal threshold. How Swingers Sphere aligns with Katz. Standard Swingers Sphere. Application expectation of privacy. Members join under confidentiality, NDAS, non-exposure, and anonymity. No public observation or public access, no open search, no public browsing, no indexable profiles, protected personal expression, sexual preferences and fantasies handled as private speech. State intrusion requires due process. Data is not available without lawful warrant and review. Privacy is active, not assumed. The platform is architected with deliberate confidentiality measures. Swingers Sphere doesn't rely on implied privacy. It structurally enforces it. That meets the strongest interpretation of the Katz expectation test. Once a platform has operated publicly, it can never meet the requirements established under Katz vs. United States, regardless of later changes to branding, user agreements, ownership, or marketing language. Public exposure permanently collapses any reasonable expectation of privacy legal defense. Once user data, behavior, and identity graphs have been collected, indexed, scraped, or monetized, that exposure cannot be undone. Renaming a platform does not restore privacy expectations once they have been forfeited. This is why platforms that began as public lifestyle sites, no matter how they later reposition themselves, cannot retroactively satisfy Katz standards. The privacy breach is structural, not cosmetic. Swingers Sphere did not evolve from a public platform. It was built offline first for 10 years, under controlled conditions with vetted membership, restricted access, and intentional separation, before any online presence existed. As a result, Swingers Sphere is not competing within the lifestyle industry. It is operating above it. It exists under a privacy, legal, and architectural framework that no existing competitor can adopt without dismantling their entire platform and rebuilding from zero. That difference is not philosophical, it is legal, it is structural, and it is irreversible. Why this impacts all mainstream lifestyle sites and apps. All mainstream lifestyle sites and apps fail Katz's privacy expectation threshold because profiles are publicly accessible. Data harvesting is built into their business model. Surveillance, scraping, and screenshot abuse are common. They will forever not being able to legally protect careers, safety, and anonymity. This means users have weak constitutional privacy footing. They are knowingly operating in a public environment. Swingers sphere reverses this model. It treats intimacy as private communication instead of public social networking. The legal power of swingers sphere. A Katz-aligned platform can argue that its users have constitutional privacy expectations, allowing higher resistance to subpoenas, strong defenses against unlawful data extraction, alignment with NDA enforcement policies. An employer cannot legally fire a current employee or refuse to hire a prospective employee. Differentiation. Swingers sphere is not merely a lifestyle platform or community. It functions as a privacy jurisdiction, a controlled, purpose-built environment engineered for adults who require confidentiality to explore sexuality, relationships, and non-traditional dynamics without public exposure. Where conventional lifestyle apps and sites prioritize visibility, growth, and engagement, they inherently prioritize exposure. Once a platform operates publicly, it permanently forfeits the ability to establish a legally recognized, reasonable expectation of privacy. As a result, no traditional lifestyle or dating platform can meet the Katz v. United States privacy threshold, regardless of later rebranding, revised policies, or cosmetic privacy features. Swingers. Sphere's impact on the lifestyle community. Swingers sphere reverses this model. Instead of exposure, it prioritizes protection. Instead of scale, it prioritizes control. Instead of retrofitted privacy, it enforces privacy by design. Under the Katz v. United States 1967 framework, swingers sphere operates within a legally defensible expectation of privacy that protects professional careers, personal safety, long-term anonymity. Katz provides swingers sphere not only with a legal foundation, but with a brand identity and operational framework that traditional dating and lifestyle platforms cannot credibly claim or replicate. This distinction is not philosophical. It is structural, it is legal, and it is irreversible. Stop participating in public exposure. Your private life deserves more than hope and blurred photos. Step into a controlled environment where privacy, vetting, and discretion are enforced by design, not promised after the fact. Swingers sphere, where privacy is intentional, not optional.